Okay, it's Hong Kong versus Uzbekistan, the last match before lunch today. Hong Kong stunned earlier on today, 7-5 going down to Thailand. And Uzbekistan put in a good performance against Japan, going down eventually 21-17. So they've hit some form early, and Hong Kong will have to up their game. I'm sure they were roasted by coach Anna Richards and Maki Komar. Comes to Josfold. This is Natasha Olsen-Thorn, and away she goes. She's a very powerful player, and that's good reward for Natasha, going in under the post for an early 5-0 lead. Aggie Poon has nudged over the extra 2 points. There she goes again, Olsen-Thorn. She's a good player from the Tigers Club in Hong Kong. Very key person on defence as well. She does a lot of hard work in the rucks. Now Uzbekistan come away with it, and that looks like a big tackle from Christy Cheng, was it? Yes, it was. Uzbekistan on the back foot now. They finally get some go forward through Sadibayeva, and referee Kawasaki-san says you've not supported yourself, you've come over. Here goes Aggie Poon. She doesn't need asking twice, and too easy for Aggie Poon as the Uzbekistanis stood around looking, and good alertness from Poon to go over, and she'll kick this over to take a 14-0 lead after just a couple of minutes. Here she goes. You can see the Uzbekistanis just in disarray. Aggie scored 12 tries in the China Sevens, a country mile ahead of anybody else. Also the leading point scorer of the tournament. Josfold gets us underway again. It's gone a little bit too far, and Uzbekistan, she's run straight over the touchline. They're a little bit confusing over there maybe with the markings on the field, but she thought she was away. Nicely held up. Josfold to Olsen-Thorn. She takes it down channel 1. That's good, powerful stuff again. Look at the Uzbekistanis hanging all off her. And again, it's Cheng to Rocky. That's Rocky Adrian Garvey. And Kalman gets it away again. That's Candy Cheng. Gives the inside ball. This is much better play from Hong Kong. Kalman to Aggie Poon, and normally she'll find the gap, and yes she does. She spots a mismatch, and with 2 players outside she has the luxury of the overlap. She takes it on her own, and Hong Kong are on fire in their second game here. That's their 3rd try in about 4 minutes. Sucking down the big ones because it's very hot out there. And Josfold with a good restart. It's a couple of meters too deep, but Uzbekistan take that on the bounce, and what can they come back with now? There's a knock on, so again Hong Kong get the ball. It's Josfold here. She's got Aggie Poon out on the wing. Olsen-Thorn again straight down. Look at her go. What an asset to this team to have a big ball carrier like that, getting go forward ball, but her colleagues have left it a bit long to get under the ball there, and that's Nam. Takes another couple of meters. Christy Cheng takes it back in, showing they can go direct as well. Garvey takes it out. And here's Aggie Poon. She should again make this look easy. Yes, there she goes. She's in for her hat-trick already. Good play by Hong Kong. Uzbekistan struggling now. You can see them down on their knees. It's very hot for the Central Asian team. Not used to this heat, maybe. Nicely done. 4 tries now. We've not hit half-time yet, and we've got 4 tries on the board to Hong Kong, and Uzbekistan haven't really had a chance. And the chances they've had, they've knocked it on. They've had to do a lot of defending. They're probably exhausted, and again from the kickoff, unable to get it under control, and so gifting the ball straight back to Hong Kong. Nam gets it in. Straight up to Samsham Thorn with a trademark run. And Kawasaki-san, referee doesn't like that, but a quick tap and go from Chosfold. Referee says you're not back 10. And with half a minute left, Hong Kong looking for their 5th try in this first half, and that's a loose pass. It's gone behind. Going to ground there is Candy Cheng. Aggie Poon has a look down the blind side, thinks better of it. It's a wild pass in field, and Uzbekistan come up and shut it down. Garvey to Poon. Her captain gets over the top of her and secures that ball. Garvey away again to Nam. Oh, scooting around the outside goes Candy Cheng, and again, very good work from the Hong Kong woman, spotting where the gaps were, and it was a mismatch again, and that's the 5th score inside of the half, and that should be half-time. And it's 33 points to 0. This Hong Kong team looking much, much better. The first miss for Poon, so it's 5 tries, 4 converted. Hong Kong leading Uzbekistan 33-0 at half-time, and a much-earned water break for all the players and officials involved. And I might just have some water myself.
Uzbekistan at half-time. It is a women's game. There will be a short break after this completion of this game, and the next match will start at 3 p.m. The next match is scheduled to start at 3 p.m. It's in the men's category. It will be Japan taking on Chinese Taipei. Japan Chinese Taipei Pool A match, and that will be at 3 p.m.
Hong Kong look like they've made a number of substitutions, with Vati Cavalier and Bibi Lee from Gai Wu are on the field, so some fresh legs already. Running in 5 tries is quite exhausting, so looks like Aggie Poon's been given a break. Here comes the ball to Lindsay Vardy out on the wing. Is she going to have a go here? She slows up, holds it down. In goes Lee over the top. Going to ground there, it was Candy Ching. Looks like Natasha Olsen-Thorne has also been given a rest. Here comes Garvey. It's her first tournament of the series. Wasn't there in Qingdao. And Stephanie Cavalier getting over the top for Chosfold to swing it away. Now Varty. Inside again to Chosfold. Making their way upfield now, slowly. Here goes Cavalier, and with her first touch of the ball in this tournament, Cavalier is going to go under the posts for try number 6 for Hong Kong. Conversion is good from Chosfold. Good link play from Lee. She feeds up to Cavalier. She's back after a couple of seasons out with injuries. She played in Qingdao. It's loving being back in the action from the Valley Club in Hong Kong. 40 points to 0, and Uzbekistan struggling to stay in this. What can they do from this kickoff? They've taken it cleanly this time. Now they want to get some confidence of their own and build back into this game. They haven't had much chance at all. Defense from Hong Kong's been good. It's been robust. That's good go forward. Referee Kawasaki-san says that Hong Kong was up offside there, and you can't do that. Breaks down again out wide for Uzbekistan. The continuity just not there in this game. Again, Hong Kong penalised at the breakdown for not rolling away there. Chosfold maybe. And I thought she was reaching into the pocket there. That's untidy, but it's given it straight back to Hong Kong and Garvey. Chosfold's on the ball now. Wrapping around is Lee. Garvey secures it. Here's Cavalier again. And a few of these players offside out here and through the gap. For another try goes Sham Wai Sum. She's from the Gai Wu Club in Hong Kong. A lot of representatives from Gai Wu in this squad. Good mixture of Tigers, Gai Wu, Taipo, Valley. All missing their regular Saturday rugby in Hong Kong today. So we see the replay again of Sham bursting away for her second try in this match. It's a blowout, 47 points to 0, still with 2.5 minutes remaining. That's a good restart from Chosfold. Maybe a metre too deep, but again, Uzbekistan under pressure straight away. Can they do something with the ball now? That's Judiyeva. And they're resorting to a kick through because nothing else is working. Chosfold cleans it up around the back and she scoots inside there, gets the arms up. Beautifully done from Colleen Chosfold. And across comes Judiyeva, but it's another try for Hong Kong. They are rampant here today in this heat of Colombo. You wouldn't think it, but it's brutally hot down there. Just giving the ball a bit of a bounce there, Chosfold. It seems to be the thing to do in World Rugby, and it hasn't helped. You like that. The ground is very spongy. It looks nice and green and short grass, but it's actually quite heavy. And hopefully we don't see any rain today. There's been a few days of rain here in Colombo this week. It's dampened up the field. It is quite spongy. It's 52-0 now with under a minute remaining. That looks like it's been knocked on by the Hong Kong player. Battered down according to referee Kawasaki. So Uzbekistan with one final chance. What can they do? Come on, Uzbekistan, you can do it. The Hong Kong defence is resolute, and it's messy and it's slow, but they've got it back. This is number 8, Balabanova. Uzbekistan scoring 17 points against Japan in their earlier game and just not being able to get on the board here. Partly due to the defence of Hong Kong, but partly just some sloppy work, and maybe one more chance for Hong Kong here. Here's Cavalier on the wing. She's got support from Sham, but they've held on to that, so good defence Uzbekistan in these dying moments. Ah dear, another unforced error there, and Hong Kong one more chance as time is up on the clock. It's a bit untidy, it's been knocked on, and that could be full time. Yes it is, 52 points to 0. That's a blowout, everybody, and Hong Kong are back after their early loss to Thailand. And we'll take a lunch break now, and we'll be back at 3 p.m. local time as we launch into the men's side of the draw with Japan versus Chinese Taipei. Let's eat some curry.